Hey guys, check it out. You're watching Jonathan Clark on YouTube. Oh no! Hi Descendants and Zombies fans, thank you so much for all the love and support you have been showing my YouTube channel. I can't thank you enough, and this has been the most fun that I have had in my entire life. I have never seen so many people come together out of support of both franchises, Descendants and Zombies, like I have seen over the last number of months. Thank you so much for all the love and support that you have shown this YouTube channel. I can't thank you enough for all the love and support that you continuously show this YouTube channel, the content that brings us all together. You know, 25 years ago when I first started podcasting back in 1999, if you were to tell me 25 years from that date when my first podcast premiered that I'd be here broadcasting all this amazing content for each and every one of you, I probably would have never believed it. And I still can't believe it, that so many people are here because of the love and the kindness that Descendants has exemplified over the last number of years. It's been a decade since the premiere of Descendants, and nobody ever thought it was going to explode the way that it did. And it amazes me to this day how many people we have out there who, you know, come out by the millions in support for Descendants, either by watching the content on YouTube, just by simply doing that, coming in for the meet and greets. It is truly unbelievable. And I've been watching a lot of videos on the TikTok platform as of late, and I love doing that because I get to see the reactions of Ruby Rose Turner, Kylie Cantrall. I'm a really big fan of Ruby Rose Turner, and I wish there were more interviews with Ruby Rose Turner online. I can't find any that I would love to find about Ruby Rose Turner. There are more in the way of Kylie Cantrall, Dove Cameron, obviously because the emphasis are on the stars of the Descendants franchise, but I think there should be more emphasis on the more insignificant characters in the franchises, like that of a Ruby Rose Turner or Sophia Carson. I can never find enough Ruby Rose Turner interviews. I saw one interview with her a couple of days ago where she admitted to being, and was very honest about being, a Justin Bieber fan. And while I can't say I was ever a big fan of Justin Bieber, the biggest Justin Bieber fan out there, because of the way that he treated Selena Gomez so many times throughout his career and their relationship that was documented by so many media platforms and social media for at least the better part of the last 20 years, I kind of appreciated that because the enthusiasm and the exuberance that Ruby Rose Turner definitely exemplified in a lot of the interviews that she had done. A lot of those interviews were lost, kind of like how the Peyton List interviews from her time on Jesse and Bunked were lost a number of years ago. But I think everybody loves Descendants for whatever reason. They love it. I know that songs like Life is Sweeter When You Are are very, very catchy. I'm going to let you guys in a little something. I think at least once every day I find myself, I can be caught listening to the Life is Sweeter When You Are song, the score from the Descendants Rise of Red franchise. The music really allowed this one to come into its own. The personalities of the characters were absolutely amazing, and in this video I'm going to be showing you an interview done with Kylie Cantrall. I think the interview runs for about, 26 minutes. If I can find that interview. And it's a lot of detail that Kylie Cantrall goes into about her music, about being a part of the Descendants cast, how honored she was to be a part of the Descendants cast. It's really amazing, and I want you guys to experience this interview with me for what's going to be my first time watching this interview and providing you unique commentary for the first time ever. I have always been a huge fan of Kylie Cantrall. Ever since I first saw her on shows like Berserk, where she had that reoccurring role, her role as Jasmine on Raven's Home, Gabby Duran in The Unsittables as Gabby Duran, High School Musical. Everybody loved her in High School Musical, the series. And I think High School Musical, the series, is what really allowed her to catapult and really come into her own and explode as a superstar on Disney Channel. She just had the making of a superstar. You knew that years ago when you saw her on shows like Berserk and Raven's Home. And now, as the character Red, even with how difficult it was on times for her to embrace the character Red, she almost instantly fell in love with the Descendants franchise at the age of 9 years old, watching it for the first time back in 2015. And now she's following in the footsteps of Dove Cameron, and is an even bigger star, I think, now than what Dove Cameron ever was, because of the response she's receiving, and she just loves her fans just as much as the fans love her back. So that, to me, is amazing, and this is why I think we can see more of an expansion coming for Descendants. I think we're going to see a huge expansion from this. I think we're going to see even more millions of fans gravitating towards this one, especially with the upcoming Worlds Collide tour with both Descendants and Zombies being on the same stage. It's going to be really fun watching these two franchises share the stage, and the combined dance numbers. I'm really interested in seeing what kind of collabs we're going to see from both franchises, how they'll mix the songs together, like Someday and Chillin' Like a Villain and stuff. We're going to see a lot of stuff done. Life is Sweeter When You Are. We're going to see a lot of stuff done on this Worlds Collide tour that we've never ever seen before. And to be honest with you guys, I'm really excited about it. Now, I don't know if I'd ever be casted as part of the cast for either Descendants or Zombies for either the movie or the Worlds Collide tour, but I would definitely love the opportunity to experience it just like all these fans are going to be doing, with 43 arena dates scheduled all throughout the United States the summer of 2025. And then we have Zombies 4 Dawn of the Vampires coming out on July 10th on Disney Channel and July 11th on Disney Plus, premiering globally. And then, of course, we have the Descendants 5 Wicked Wonderland premiering on in the summer of 2026. So we've got a lot to do in the way of coverage for Descendants and a lot to talk about in the way of conversation. And if you have a thought about Descendants, you're more than welcome to leave it for me in the comments of this video, and I'll get around to mentioning it in a lot of videos that I'll be throwing up on this YouTube channel. So what I decided to do was create a concept, and what that concept is Descendants and Zombies themed video weekends, which means every Friday through Sunday I will have either a Descendants or Zombies themed video for you on this YouTube channel, and that's where the conversation will revolve around Descendants and Zombies. So if you have a passion and a love for Descendants and Zombies, the dance number, the script, your favorite Descendants moments, you can join me on this YouTube channel every weekend, with additional videos being uploaded Tuesday and Thursday on this YouTube channel, and we'll have so much content on this YouTube channel for everybody who ever proudly said they were a huge fan of Descendants and Zombies. And I really love the enthusiasm that goes with the Descendants franchise. I love the idea of driving a side-by-side through a rabbit hole. I thought that was pretty cool. I loved how the music significantly was updated from the original trilogy. I mean, very different songs than what Chillin' Like a Villain and If Only and Space Between represented, and the message that was conveyed in the songs from the original Descendants trilogy. And we go from that to songs like Get Your Hands Dirty and Life is Sweeter When You Are and Fight of Our Lives, so many different songs. Shuffle of Love, which is a song by Ruby Rose Turner that never gets enough credit. And I think with all the metamorphosis we've seen the characters and the franchise go through, we've seen millions and millions of more fans kind of gravitate to this. And I think there are more Descendants fans and Zombies fans than ever before. I know that Meg Donnelly was saying in an interview a while back that this movie is the first movie of the Zombies franchise by July 2025 that will have a Hannah Montana kind of camp rock feel being brought forth for it. And that makes me even more excited about Zombies than I initially was, because I've never seen a Zombies movie incorporate a Hannah Montana camp rock kind of feel, or even a High School Musical kind of feel. You would have thought you would have got that with Descendants because of Kylie Cantrall's background with the High School Musical series on Disney Plus, but we haven't. And I'm really excited to see where we go from here, what kind of magic we will encounter in this movie, because there's endless opportunities to create in the way of magic. There's endless opportunities to create in the way of music. And one thing that I really appreciate about music is how powerful music is when the emotions are too high in a movie. They use music to express emotions, a person's feelings, and to really put across a powerful message, whether that message be to stand up for what you believe in, to achieve every one of your dreams. There are so many powerful ways for the power of music to illustrate a point, and I learned that through theater. I also learned in folk literature that there is a lot that can be exemplified from fairy tale characters and the origins of their characters, and sometimes the most insignificant characters in folklore can have more significance put on them and placed upon them because of the history of these characters. And that's something that I really appreciate about the expansion of the Descendants franchise, which is something that Kenny Ortega never had the opportunity to do. And I mean, Kenny Ortega's had a hand in everything from Hocus Pocus to the original High School Musicals and the original Descendants, but he never had the opportunity to examine, the history behind these characters of, fairy tale origin that didn't really have enough significance put on them from the original telling of different stories, like whether it be Alice in Wonderland, Sleeping Beauty, what have you. And the thing about folk literature is if you do deep research, which is what I've done, there are a lot of characters that could be introduced into this franchise, which means that could make for Descendants 6, could make for Descendants 7. Same thing can be said about Zombies. I know that a lot of critics jumped down the throats of the creators of the music video Place to Be. And the thing about it is, they're saying they're running out of characters and creatures to, make movies on. But I mean, there are so many characters when you talk about horror origin stories that you can talk about that haven't been talked about yet. There are trolls, there are demons, there are witches. There are so many opportunities to create with these franchises. All you have to do is come up with a movie title and you have to run with whatever ideas are put forth on the table. And I don't think there is a time where Disney has ever run out of creative energy, even though they've been criticized for running out of creative energy and putting on the brakes a lot. There is never an opportunity where there isn't an opportunity to create. I think that's a bunch of nonsense. I think there's a bunch of foolishness. So I don't think we should be, paying attention to what these critics are saying, because they're being paid up in the high amounts to find something insignificant or to point out about a movie to kind of criticize it. And I really hate that. There was a while back when I saw a video where somebody actually took 45 minutes with the special effects incorporated into their videos through the power of AI, where they sat behind a podcast microphone and they literally ran down the Descendants Rise of Red movie for 45 minutes. That's something I don't want to do. If you're going to hear anything on this YouTube channel, you're going to hear something positive from yours truly, because I love Descendants and Zombies just as much as each and every one of you. And that's why I encourage you to hit the subscribe button, because somebody out there can find this YouTube channel. It will push us further out into the algorithm. And somebody out there that appreciates this content as much as you do will find this YouTube channel and hopefully hit the subscribe button. I think one of the most challenging things as a YouTube creator for over 25 years is getting somebody to hit the subscribe button because of the content that they love. So it has become very apparent to me that people are hitting my subscribe button because of the Descendants and Zombies videos. Because you're hitting the subscribe button because of Descendants and Zombies videos, that is exactly what you will get, whether that be in the form of Descendants and Zombies themed video weekends from Friday to Sunday, or typical video uploads on Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm going to try to do at least 5 videos a week for you guys. I know that sounds kind of impossible, but the thing is, it can be done. And it can be done even more so. It can be made even more possible by the people hitting the subscribe button. I would also encourage you to hit the share button on your social media, whether it be on Facebook, X, TikTok, Instagram. God, there are so many social media platforms these days, and there are so many opportunities to share your content. I remember years ago when it was only like Facebook and X, and they expanded from that to Instagram and eventually TikTok, developed by 2 Japanese guys. But I think I've got a greater appreciation now for TikTok. I don't have a TikTok account because I didn't really see the point of doing it, because the videos were too short, and I love to, run on with my train of thought on my YouTube channel. So YouTube provides me with the opportunity over the last number of years to expand on my videos with the longer videos being able to be uploaded and stuff. I do a lot of rambling on, like a Meg Donnelly and a Kylie Cantrall and a Dove Cameron, who just love to ramble on. But I've heard stars like Kylie Cantrall and Dove Cameron say, how do people go live all the time? Well, the answer to that question is, take it from somebody who's been doing it for 25 years. All you have to do is have a random thought in your mind, and you have to visualize that random thought while you're telling the story and how you want to perceive it. And then the other person on the other side of the spectrum, which would be the audience, had to be able to visualize what you're saying in your synopsis. I'll put it to you that way, the same way that you're telling it. Now, while they may not be visualizing it the same way that you're telling it, you just have to have a visual presentation in your mind without having prepared anything, and you can go on and on and on. And the beautiful thing about Descendants and Zombies is you can just go on and on and on and on forever about something so beautiful. There's just something about driving a side-by-side through a rabbit hole. There's just something about so much magic. There's just so much about belief and believing in what you believe in to aspire to be in life, which is what you believe in general. I mean, maybe you think the house you live in is haunted. Maybe you think that love is endless. No matter what you think in this life, everybody's entitled to believe in a dream. And if there's one thing that I wanted to do on this YouTube channel, is to convey both a message of kindness and that anything in this life is possible. If you really take a step back and put it into perspective, there's probably somebody sitting behind you in a classroom at your school who you never really talk to, but always wants a little bit of kindness in he or she's life. So if you give them that little bit of kindness by tapping them on the shoulder and just by saying hi, you don't know what kind of a difference you could make in somebody else's life. There's somebody out there that wants a bit of kindness in their life. There's somebody out there just like you who's aspiring to achieve their dream. And I'm not here to discourage anybody. I'm not here to bring anybody down. But I think that what we should all make an effort to do is think about that person that may want a little bit of kindness in their life and make it possible for them. Because believe you and me, every dream in this life is achievable. And we can get that from the kindness of Bridget's message in Descendants. I mean, life is sweeter when you are. I just wish more people would take Bridget up on her advice and continue to spread that message of kindness, which is something I'm hoping to achieve from the release of Descendants 5 by summer 2026 and everything pertaining to it, because there's never enough kindness in this world, not enough people say enough kind things. So if you can make a difference in somebody's life by spreading a little bit of kindness and Bridget's message, then more power to you, and I support that 100%. So what do you say we watch this video together? And I think it runs for about 25 to 26 minutes. I think it was a podcast that Kylie Cantrall did a while back, promoting everything from Descendants to her music. It was a beautiful interview. What do you say we watch this one together? Don't forget to ring my bell to stay up to date with notifications, and to leave your thoughts for me in the comments. Hey guys, check it out! Kylie Cantrall's got these LED strip lights, which I'm actually really excited about because I just recently installed new strip lights in my room, courtesy of my friend. He's from New York, and he looked at my YouTube setup and he said to himself, or he actually said to me, "What is going on, man? You got no lights, you got no camera," and then $4,200 later, he hooked me up. And actually, long story short, there was also a girl watching my YouTube channel who also encouraged me to get these LED strip lights because she had them in her room, and I saw a lot of videos of them and they look really cool. So I took both him and her up on their advice, and I went all crazy with strip lights and a $500 camera, and now $4,200 later, I have a cool Descendants and Zombies themed YouTube channel. So, Kylie Cantrall used to do these YouTube live streams whenever something significant used to happen in either her life or her career. I used to love her vlogs years ago, and I remember watching her YouTube show called Hello Kylie, which was produced in conjunction with her father, who was both a producer and an actor. I remember him years ago for the Halloween house party that Disney did. Nick Cantrall is his name. And I used to watch a lot of her social media posts, and I had a lot of fun doing it, so I thought I would share one of those social media posts with you. This was only done a couple of years ago. I think it was around the same time one of her songs was premiering, and she was so excited about the premiere of her song. So I thought I would, do a flashback video for you guys in conjunction with the Descendants Zombies themed weekends that I have on my YouTube channel, and provide you with some unique commentary that I think you're going to really enjoy. I've been a really big fan of Kylie Cantrall for forever, and I'm actually really excited to be watching one of these vlogs for you, with you for the first time in what feels like forever. So if you get a minute, please hit my subscribe button, follow along with my conversation, and what do you say we watch this video together? It's going to be a whole lot of fun.
Hey guys, sorry I'm back. I feel so bad.
I love those lights.
As you can tell, I'm very new to the YouTube live game, and it's a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's not that hard. I've been streaming on YouTube for about 15 years.
You guys can hear me and there's not like a crazy echo. That was like driving me insane.
She obviously doesn't schedule her streams.
The live on my phone at the same time as I was on live. I don't know. But we're back.
It's not that complicated to stream anything on YouTube. It's just her lack of understanding of how to run the program.
Hey!
I like the enthusiasm.
Have you guys been streaming? Drop a green heart if you've been streaming.
You know, for years I didn't even know how to drop a heart emoji on Facebook or social media.
Said I'm watching.
It's only like in the last 3 years I've known how to do that.
Yes, that is the reason that I'm coming
Stop
live.
laughing.
I'm on live right now. I have this video, this cast reaction video of my cast reacting to Text Go Green, hearing it for the first time, and their reactions are priceless. They're some of my favorite people.
My reactions are priceless.
They're just the sweetest humans.
What are you talking about, Kyle?
I am so excited for this video, and it's literally out right now. So please go check out that cast reaction video right after this live. It's out right now, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Something that's always been really intriguing to me is watching the reactions and the enthusiasm coming from these stars during these Instagram and YouTube
just saw the
lives.
cast reaction and I loved it. Aw, thank you. I'm so happy you like it.
I don't think there was a person who didn't like cast reaction.
On to the next. You know it. You turn blue when it's text go green. Hey. Okay, guys. I'm gonna try something. So I'm gonna do a little pose so that you guys can screenshot this live. And then you guys can post it and be like, I was on Kylie's, basically her first YouTube live.
Oh my
this is
God,
a very momentous
first YouTube
occasion.
live.
So
I'm
I'm
going
gonna pose,
live on YouTube for like I said,
screenshot.
20 years at least.
And I'll know you were from this live.
Gotta catch up, Kylie.
Ready?
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
pose now. 3, 2, 1.
She just naturally poses. It'd take me forever to do something like that. Respect.
I feel silly doing that. Okay, did you guys get the screenshot?
No. I forgot to
Let me
open up
know
snipping tool.
You need me to do it again. Or if you got it.
I haven't got my snip open, Kylie.
Okay, you guys got it? Okay, good. No more picking fights for something stupid. Yes, okay. Slay! I can't wait to see that little screenshot, so make sure you tag me in it when you post it. How excited are you guys to watch this cast reaction video?
I have,
been teasing it literally
I have
every
never
day for,
ever
like, the past
tagged
week.
anybody in a post.
And you guys have been really
Never.
excited for
I kid
it.
you not.
So I'm sure you guys are excited to see it.
Oh, I'm
So
really excited to see it. I was excited to see
Aw.
that 10 years ago.
Your voice is incredible. Thank you so much. I'm watching the video right now. Ah!
If your voice wasn't incredible, you wouldn't have a multi-million-dollar contract standing in front of you.
Moving on.
And you knew you were incredible before you got into the industry.
A saying that you
Kind of reminds me of a guy who knows he's incredible and always reminds you of it on his YouTube channel.
Kylie, the song is amazing. The lyrics, the whistle note, genius. Thank you. So sweet.
She
I
is
love you
sweet.
in this
She's a
cast.
very, very sweet person.
They're
very
the
lovely
best.
person
They're
to know.
all the absolute best. It's been so hard for me to like hold on to this video because I've just wanted to put it out for like the last week because it's so cute. Where's the video? Just went live on my channel. Block his number onto the next. He'll turn blue when his legs go green. Who do you think had the funniest reaction? Comment down who from the cast you thought had a funny reaction. Time to tell them goodbye.
Well, I can give you a lot of funny reactions.
Matt
It's just,
did.
what did I do with my coffee?
Oh my god.
Must have threw it out. I had a coffee
Yeah,
earlier.
no, he had a great reaction for sure.
Coffee tastes
Matt and Joe.
like shit, but
Oh yes, I dropped the link in the chat too, so you guys can go watch it. And make sure you guys share it, especially if you have people that are fans of this group, friends you want to send it to. Matt was a pure mood. I know. I love Dara. Me too. She's the best. Her reaction was so pure and sweet. I know. I love that girl so much. Matt and Julia. Love them both. Julia's the cutest human in the world. Sailors was amazing. Aww, love my baby Say.
I could watch this all day. I could just watch the reactions and the smiles on
I
their
feel like
faces.
I watched you grow up on Gabby Duran. Aww,
I love watching
that's so cute.
these
Adrian's
young
reaction was the
stars
cutest.
being so happy with everything
I
they've
love him.
accomplished. It's such an honor and a privilege.
Text Go Green's already my #1 song on Spotify. Ugh, I love that.
I've never actually used Spotify. That's a
Good
music
enough,
streaming
it's
service.
over.
I've never actually used.
Oh my gosh, these comments are going fast. I'm trying to read them. Text Go Green is on repeat. I love that. And make sure you guys take your favorite parts from the cast reaction video and make your little edits. I love the edits. Anytime I get tagged in a fan edit, it just makes my whole day.
Stop laughing.
And I always see them. So literally anything you tag me in, like,
if I didn't have bad knees, I'd jump up out of this chair and do the whole slow motion jump.
Maybe even repost it.
But left knees would give me trouble for like forever.
Girl, this song is stuck in my head.
I'm not even going to attempt it. But now if I was like in an action movie like Tom Cruise,
who's your favorite reaction from the video?
You know, take it seriously and train for it.
Like, they're
Zombies
all so good.
4, Dawn of the Vampires, you know, I'm all in to take on 500 zombies.
I loved Larry's reaction.
Nobody has to know I got a bad knee.
He's hilarious. Also Joe and Frankie. When Joe was like, this song makes me want to shake my booty.
What a name, Joe and Frankie.
That was priceless.
My dad's name was Joe.
I love Dare's reaction to like the whistle part, and Matt's, of course. They were all just so cute. I love Joe and Frankie. Same.
I actually know a guy named Joe who's going to help me put together my new game chair. I wish you guys could meet him. So enthusiastic.
No picking fights for something stupid. Did you get Sophia and Josh in the video? I'm sad, guys.
No matter what anybody tells you, people who fight with you over something stupid are the people.
And only pay the
Hold on a second.
And handling, and processing, and importing, and
no matter what anybody tells you,
so
the people
sad.
who fight with you over something stupid
Sophia's
are the
not in
people that you
town.
should stay with for the rest of your life. Because those are people that are very unique and you only meet once
I love them, though.
in a lifetime.
They were there in spirit.
That's something I've learned over all the years that I've been podcasting and been a
Gonna
DJ.
see he'll turn blue when his text go green. And Matt made me laugh so hard.
Wonder does Kylie know anybody that I could give a vertical suplex to that really annoys her?
Yeah, girl, it's on to the
Just the other day I
next
asked Siri how to execute a vertical
It's an amazing
suplex.
song. Thank you. Yeah, what's your favorite lyric from the song, guys? I'm very curious. Comment down your favorite lyric.
Some of the new music that
Text
Kylie
Go
Cantrall
Green.
has been distributing from her label is absolutely fantastic for those of you who haven't heard it. A lot of it's on her official
The
fan
drama.
page on Facebook and her X account. I would highly recommend that you
I
watch
would hit
it.
this note for you guys right now, but it's a little early still. I need to let my voice warm up.
How early is it? It looks like nighttime there in that video. There goes the hair swing. I wonder what I would look like with red highlights. I said it the other day.
I just have it on a loop, guys. You're gonna be so tired of this song by the end of it. Love this new era. Yes. Are you going to make an album? You already know. You already know I have an EP coming.
Obviously, she's going to make an EP if she's got a song she's promoting. Duh!
Early if you ain't on the Rex. On to the next. Never tired of Text Go Green. Aww. That's very sweet.
There's always these flirts in the conversations when they do
Okay, I
YouTube
wasn't
live
able to
streams.
see your comments. I think because they're going really quickly. But
No matter
comment down
who it
your
is,
favorite
there's
lyric
always
from the
this
song
one
if you
flirt.
haven't already.
Whoever's doing a YouTube
very
live stream,
curious.
Dove Cameron, Sophia Carson, now Kylie Cantrall, there's always somebody flirting.
Block his number on to the next. Yes! I mean, that lyric right there kind of like encapsulates the whole message of the song.
Oh, if it does anything, it
Block his number
encapsulates
on
it.
to the next. My favorite lyric is probably he was dead weight, had no bed frame. It's just like so silly, but it's like I love too that kind of came from like something that actually
I love where she
happened.
draws
Well, not to me, but to
inspiration
my
from. It could
friend.
be just something happening in everyday life.
I told this
It could be
story in the
something she's
10-minute
struggling
song
with.
when I first was creating the song. That actually happened to my friend. She went to a boy's house and literally all he had in his room was like one poster on the wall and a mattress on the floor. And I was like, girl, that's your cue. That's your cue to run.
Well, thankfully, I've got more than
so I'm
one
happy
poster
that
on the
that
wall,
could
thanks to
inspire
my
that
good friend
lyric in
from
the
New
song.
York.
Because I really like that one.
She's not going to run away from me. I got Sonics, I got Mickey Mouses, I got a gigantic 3-foot tall Mickey
Okay, who
behind
has
me.
seen the video?
Then again, maybe she
I
run away
pinned
because
it.
of all this. I don't know. Hey guys, check it out!
You know, I got all kinds of stuff.
I got a PlayStation 5 she can play. I got Mickey Mouse.
Are we getting a music video? Maybe.
I didn't know one poster on
You're
the
just gonna have to wait and find out. Well, I'll just tell you guys this. I do have a video coming out next Saturday that's also Text Go Green related. And I will definitely say it's way more focused on dance.
I like the nails. I like how
But I think you
her and
guys are
Meg
gonna like
Donnelly
it.
and Dove Cameron have this obsession with nails.
So
I
make sure you keep
appreciate
an eye
a
out.
girl's interest. It's one thing about me that should give you even more reason to hit the subscribe button. Such an understanding
Make a heart
kind of
with your
guy.
hands.
Most
Okay.
understanding podcasters. I don't even
Oh
host
wait,
Dateline.
and also, I needed to talk to you guys about this, but
talk.
I kind of talked about this on my TikTok live a few days ago. But I was like, I need to name
Gotta
my
appreciate
fandom.
those Japanese guys.
And
Shout out
I
to
was
Japan.
talking to
especially
the people on my
Tokyo.
TikTok live, and I was like, what about like Kylie's cuties? Just because like, I literally, cute is like the word I use probably the most
Cute.
in every sentence.
Cute is the word you use mostly in every sentence.
Hopefully you guys like that. Kylie's cuties. I think it's really cute. See what I did there? Okay. So if you're a cutie,
One poster on
I
a
can't
guy's
tell if
wall
it's cringe or if it's
terrifies
cute.
Kylie Cantrall.
okay, I'm gonna do a heart with my hands,
Thankfully, I did something about that.
and I want you cuties to screenshot it.
Oh, she would love me. Love me to death. That's if she
Okay.
doesn't run
You
away
guys
from my
got it?
3-foot tall Mickey and my
Okay, Slay.
gigantic Stitch back here. They're my bodyguards.
Yeah, do you guys like the cuties? Let me know if you do. And it could be like QT, you know?
Oh,
Could
yeah.
be cool. Over, it's over. You guys like it? Aww. I'm so happy you guys like it. I think
Oh,
it's.
we like it.
I think it's good.
1.8
I was
million
gonna say
followers
cute,
on
but-
X does not do you justice. To Dove
No,
Cameron's
I
like
think it is actually really
45,000
cute, though.
she has.
You
We
turn
need
blue
more.
when his text go green. So we need to announce it. We'll start soft launching the new fandom name. Yeah, I think QT. Like letter Q, letter T.
Next time I'm at the
Maybe
dollar
like
store, I'll look for a
apostrophe
QT
S.
t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Just-
Ethan Lee. He knows what it is.
I
He
spent
spelled
my
it right.
afternoon at a hunting cathedral.
Down
so I didn't have time to go to the dollar store.
goodbye.
That's another story for another day.
On to the next.
I was actually at a cathedral across the
Get an
road from
assessment for
Hang on a second.
UTIs, cold sores, pink eye, and more.
They're the psycho dressed up like Brendo, trying to kill us!
Did Josh and Sophia listen to the song even
I
though they
spent
couldn't
my
make the
afternoon
video?
literally at a
That's actually a great question.
cathedral.
I don't know. I
And
have
it
to
was
text them and see if
scary.
they've heard
Like,
it.
literally across the road from it. That's what I do when I'm not out here recording YouTube for you guys. That's how I live.
Hi, Caitlin.
I love her fashion sense.
La, la, la. I would love to dance with you someday. Aw, I would love that too. I was actually thinking it would be so fun to do like a dance class. Like an in-person dance class at a dance studio. And like teach you
I've
guys
actually
to dance to Text Go
assisted in
Green.
producing ballet
guys-
productions, and it's
would
the
you guys
most
wanna do
fun
that?
anyone could ever have in their entire life. I never had to learn how to dance, I just had to help with the assistance with the
When
technical
will your
aspect
concert
of it, like
be?
the computer programming and stuff. It was so fun. I did it for
Girl,
years.
I hope soon. Definitely this year, hoping to do some live concerts for sure. Especially
you
as I
deserve
get
to
more
be on
music
stage.
out.
With that kind
which
of
I'm
passion,
definitely
you deserve to be on stage.
Gonna have lots coming out this year.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna dip because I have to go to my friend's birthday party in a little bit. But I also want to go through all the comments on the cast video.
Oh, thanks for coming,
And
Kylie.
yeah, I can't wait to read all your comments and comment back to you guys. But
Thank you guys so much for joining me for my very unique and very funny commentary and retrospective view on Kylie Cantrall's first ever YouTube live stream. And that wasn't yesterday, because Kylie's been releasing music for forever. So if anything, it's a flashback moment for all of us. Give me a second to switch back over, and we will close this one out. My goodness, Kylie's been inspiring people for forever. I really admire her passion for life. I'll say that much. Very rarely will you come across somebody in life or be friends with somebody who has such a passion and love for life in general. And that's exactly what Kylie Cantrall has. Although I didn't expect to hear for the life of me that a guy with one poster and a mattress in her room scares Kylie so much. A guy with one poster and a mattress in his room. Somebody explain that to me. Thankfully, I've got lots of stuff here, so hopefully Kylie is entertained by this video if she sees it. You know, the views are always creeping up on my YouTube channel. The subscriber count is blowing up on this YouTube channel. 1,661 subscribers. Shout out to the new ones, by the way. Guys, if you get a minute, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. And don't be afraid to share your thoughts on this video. And, of course, share the video. I love when people show their respect and their love for this kind of content. Unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for the love and support you've given this YouTube channel. And tomorrow I will have a video on Sabrina Carpenter's birthday. Sabrina Carpenter turns, I believe, 27 years old tomorrow, so that's going to be a whole lot of fun. I'm actually really excited to throw that video up for you guys. Sabrina Carpenter's birthday is going to be huge. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for showing your love and support for this YouTube channel. I want to put it out there over this microphone. If you've ever said you're a fan of Kylie Cantrall and that you love her to death, I am in the same place with my heart as all of you, and there's no place in the world I would rather be than sitting behind this microphone, distributing this content for you guys because you love it so much. This has been the most fun that I've had in my entire life. So why don't we all go spread some kindness? Bye, YouTube. We will do it again in a couple of days.